So when I was in high school, I had this huge ability to just murder damn near an entire box of Cheerios. I would come home from being with friends at night and I'm like, man, I am so hungry. And I would open up a fresh box. And then when my parents would wake up and come downstairs, they'd be like, what happened to all the Cheerios last night? Now, fast forward several years, now I'm in college, have a different dietary strategy, and I'm still murdering damn near whole boxes of breakfast cereal, but for different reasons. And I'm telling you these stories from my past because it's a good way to illustrate how two of the most prevalent approaches we take to diet and managing weight and health are fundamentally so flawed that no matter which side you're on, you're still limiting your ability to manage your health and your weight. So welcome back again, my friends, to another episode here on the Red Delta Project YouTube channel, where we're simplifying fitness through a fundamental approach to diet and exercise. I'm Matt Schifferly, and today we're looking at how so many people, when they're like, I want to manage my weight, I want to manage a diet, I want to be healthier and stuff, they usually adopt one of two approaches, both approaches I've had many times throughout my career, and how you're basically kind of at a loss no matter which side you take. And on one side, we've got the whole caloric balance idea, calories in, calories out, or if it fits your macros. And the idea with this is as long as you're restricting your portion sizes or how much you're eating, then you get complete unlimited freedom as far as what you're eating. You can eat anything. You can eat nothing but junk food all day long. And as long as it's fitting your macros or as long as you're restricting your calories to a certain degree, you're still in control. But on the other hand, you also have most dietary approaches. It's not so much what or how much you're eating, but what you're eating. So this one flips the script and says, no. See, as long as you're eating, quote, the right foods or clean or whatever, then you have that restriction. But now you have the complete freedom to eat unbelievable amounts of food. You can just eat all day, every day, huge amounts of food, and you never have to worry about it because you're going to have full control over your weight and your health and everything as long as you eat clean, whatever the rules of that particular diet dictate. Now, I've gone on both sides of these things, which is why I was completely devouring breakfast cereal by the entire box, because I thought, well, if I want to manage my calories, I've got to eat very low calorie foods, which oftentimes Cheerios was. If you looked at the label, it's like, oh, it's only so many calories per portion. Of course, the box is not exactly a serving size. So I thought I'm in control as long as I'm eating low calorie foods. The problem, though, is that it wasn't very satisfying, which is why I was eating so much of it. And then later on, it was always about it's got to be low sugar or low fat or low glycemic index or whatever that thing is. And again, it's a lot of times very processed foods, a lot of times things that are manufactured to conform to a diet and stuff. And I was fooled in myself on I'm still in control of my weight and my health as long as I'm eating, quote, clean. The fact of the matter is that your ability to manage your weight and health, well, first off, nobody ever has full control over their weight and health. There's always influential factors that are part of the fundamental process of these things that you have no control over. So with that in mind, we can never have full control, but you can always have more control by controlling for more variables to some degree. And the problem with both of these approaches is that they say, have full control over either your portion sizes or calories or what you're eating, but forsake total control or any control over the other side, which means that you're just kind of rearranging the deck chairs on the Titanic. You're giving up a lot of control for the sake of more control in a very narrow, limited range of influences. So no matter which one you're doing, you're always going to limit your ability to manage your health and your weight, which is why you always want to be mindful of both. Yes, fundamentally, your weight management, it really is calories in, calories out. I was always saying against that for years myself, but I was wrong, just flat out wrong. It does boil down to that. But one of the biggest influences to your ability to manage your caloric balance and intakes is what you're eating and what types of foods you're eating. Are they satisfying? Are they very nutritionally dense and so forth? We want both, which I know sounds kind of bad because it's like, you mean I don't have the ability to eat unlimited amounts of quantity or unlimited types of food? But the thing is, if you have both of these and you're managing both how much you're eating and what you're eating, you're going to realize that you don't have the desire for unlimited options. That, yes, I do want to have a wide range of what I can eat for sure, but as long as I'm adequately feeding myself enough, I'm probably not going to have too much as far as cravings for just unlimited amounts of junk food. But if I'm eating very well and I'm really satisfying myself with nutrient-dense foods and satisfying my hunger, I'm not going to feel the need to eat unlimited amounts of quantity either. So by combining both, we get the benefits of both, neither of the downsides. You get more control over your weight and your health, and you don't need to keep bouncing back and forth like I see a lot of people doing, and I did for years myself, which not only compromises your control, but it also compromises your results. So to give you a little bit more of an idea on how to apply these, check out these videos here for very simple practical tips for the healthy eating and the Eat to Satisfy fundamental strategy here at RDP. And thank you as always for watching. Much appreciated. Be fit and live free.